Alright guys, there are 5 principles to goal setting. That's what we're going off of here today. As a personal trainer throughout the years, I've seen a lot of people who, especially around New Year's time, right? That's why I'm posting this video now. You make your goals, but you don't quite make them the right way, and then that's why you end up falling off the train a little too early in the season, right? So the 5 principles we can remember by calling it a SMART goal. So the first one stands for specific. Your goals have to be specific. So don't just say, I want to lose weight. What does losing weight mean to you? I want to be healthier. What does that mean to you? I want to look better. What does look better mean to you? Because everyone's going to have different definitions of those things, right? You say you want to look better. Well, what do you want to do? You want to add 2 inches to your arm size? Do you want to flatten your belly? What is it? Okay. The next thing that we're looking at here is M. Stands for measurable. Kinda, if you can read that. So, what measurable means is, like I mentioned with the arms, I want to add 1 to 2 inches to my arms. Okay? I want to lose 2 inches around my waist. So what you need to do is get yourself a journal or a piece of paper, put it in your phone, your computer, whatever it is, measure around your belly button, measure around your hips. Say, okay, I have a 38-inch waist or a 38-inch gut, and this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get down to a 36, right? A, eraser fell off. Cheap thing. Believe it or not, that says action oriented, right? So what that means is that you have to do something in order to achieve these things. Now, those actions you also need to write down. You have your specific goal, you want to lose 2 inches from your gut. Now you have your actions. What are you going to do that's going to lose that 2 inches from your guts? Go look up some of my other videos. Go on YouTube, go on Google, and figure out, like, hey, what are the best belly flattening exercises? How do I lose the most inches around my belly? Whatever it is for you. Figure out what your action is going to be and write that down right underneath the goals that you have, the measurements, right? So R, realistic. A lot of people say, I want to lose 10 pounds by next week. I mean, some people can do that, some people can't. No one can do that in a healthy manner. Unless you just unhealthily ate 10 pounds of food for Christmas Day, like someone may or may not have. So, realistic. A quick rundown, if you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to do it the healthy way, 2 pounds a week is the most you can do. That's if you're going to the gym 5-6 times a week, you're counting your calories, you're doing everything perfect. You can easily lose 2 pounds a week in a healthy fashion. Anything over that is kind of sketchy, right? If you're trying to gain weight, I would shoot for 1 pound every 2 weeks. That's a pretty good goal, especially if you have a hard time putting on weight. Alright, and the T, this is the big one. Time. So, don't just say, I want to flatten my belly by 2 inches. I'm going to do all this running and healthy eating. That's a realistic goal. Time. Every goal needs to have a time frame put to it. So if your goal is to lose, we said, 2 pounds every week. So at the end of a month, 1 month, you can lose 8 pounds, approximately, give or take. Depends on everyone. So that's the deal. Specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and put a time on it. Okay, the last part of this, you need to have a short-term and a long-term goal. Your long-term goal should be set first, right? Say you got you got a wedding coming up, you got a dance coming up, you have some life event coming up, and you want to lose 16 pounds by the middle of summer. Okay, that's your long-term goal. That's 6 months out now. What you need to do is set short-term goals on your progress to that point. So if you're losing 16 pounds in 6 months, you need to be planning to lose about 4 pounds a month, and that gives you a little leeway, right? So 4 pounds a month, or the way that I would set it up, I like to do 2 weeks as my short-term goals, every 2 weeks I need to lose 2 pounds in order to meet my long-term goal. And once again, you have to write down your long-term and your short-term goal. Write it somewhere that you're going to see it, because if you don't write it, first of all, what can you do real easy? Go change it. So write that thing in permanent marker. Don't write it in an easy erase or whatever. So write it in permanent marker. Put it as your desktop on your computer. Do something where it's going to be permanent and you're going to see it every day, or you're going to see it very, very frequently, so you're consistently reminded. And make sure that you follow those 5 key components there, and you should be able to stick to your goals real easy.